Awakened Dreams, a solo leveling journey. A soft breeze carried the scent of freshly bloomed cherry blossoms through the dimly lit streets. It was past midnight, and Ethan sat on a park bench, staring at his flickering phone screen. His job was soul-draining. His dreams had dulled over time, and every day felt like a copy of the last. But tonight was different. A pulse of energy surged through his body like an electric current. His vision blurred momentarily, and then suddenly, glowing blue text appeared before him in midair, as if the world itself was speaking directly to him. "You have been chosen." His heart pounded. Was this a prank? Or had he finally lost it from exhaustion? The text shifted and continued. "Welcome, Hunter Ethan. Your awakening begins now." The world around him seemed to shift. Colors brightened, details sharpened, and his body felt lighter, stronger. He clenched his fists, sensing a newfound power coursing through his veins. He had heard of awakenings happening randomly, but never to someone like him. A nobody stuck in an endless loop of monotony. This was his chance. The next few weeks were unlike anything he had experienced. His body adapted fast, muscles strengthening, reflexes sharpening. He learned how to wield a blade, how to control mana, and how to use his new abilities. Ethan wasn't the strongest hunter out there, far from it, but he had something others lacked, an unbreakable spirit. Every challenge only fueled his determination. Whether it was sprinting through obstacle courses, sparring against skilled fighters, or enduring mana depletion to its limits, he refused to give up. Then one night, his phone buzzed with an urgent alert. A gate had been detected, a low-level dungeon classified as E rank. The system recommended that he attempt a solo raid. His fingers trembled as he tapped accept. A swirl of energy enveloped him, and when he opened his eyes, he was in a cavernous space lit by eerie blue crystals. Shadows flickered along the walls, moving unnaturally. His heart pounded as he gripped the dagger given to him by the guild's instructor. He took a deep breath. "All right, Ethan. No turning back now." A rustling sound sent a chill down his spine. He turned sharply, and from the darkness emerged a pack of goblins, their yellow eyes gleaming hungrily. Panic flared for a second, but then instincts kicked in. He dodged the first attack, countered with a swift slash, and watched in awe as his blade found its mark. The goblin fell, and as it did, a strange warmth filled Ethan's body. He felt something inside him shift. He was growing stronger. The rush was intoxicating. As he fought through wave after wave, his movements became smoother, more precise. He wasn't just surviving, he was thriving. By the time he reached the dungeon boss, a towering armored beast with glowing red eyes, he had shed his fear completely. He was no longer the tired, uninspired man from before. He was a hunter now. His success in clearing the dungeon spread fast. The once overlooked Ethan was now drawing attention. Guild recruiters approached him, offering contracts, while other hunters invited him to join their raids. But he had no intention of becoming someone else's sidekick. Instead, he set his sights higher. Day after day, he trained, honed his skills, and tackled more challenging dungeons. With each battle, he grew stronger, faster, more precise. And as his reputation soared, so did his sense of purpose. No longer was he bound by the chains of routine. He was forging his own destiny. One evening, as he gazed at the city skyline, a familiar sensation returned. His vision shimmered, and the system spoke once more. A new quest had been assigned to him, a challenge that would push him further. He had to prove himself in a B-rank dungeon. He smirked. This was just the beginning. As the moon bathed the world in silver light, Ethan stood at the entrance of a massive gate, wind rustling his coat. His This journey had started with a whisper in the dark, but now it roared with the promise of something greater. He stepped forward, ready to embrace the next challenge, knowing that the true thrill of